report. They'll go back 2 years to do so. So contact some of those companies. I hesitate to give out, or because if I say it on air, it's like an endorsement, really. Some companies' names, I hesitate to do that I haven't worked with myself. I call out Credit Karma and Credit Sesame all the time because I work with them. I use them almost on a daily basis, so I'm comfortable with that. However, with these companies, and in particular ones that will go back a couple of years, I have not dealt with personally. But if you want to know who they are, contact me. All you got to do is contact me. I'll let you know who they are. Email me. Send me an email. Send me a text message, 312-600-5855, or email me, 800@creditscoreman.com. So add your rent. UltraFICO, participate in that. ExperianBoost, participate in that. Add your rent to your credit report. Number 4, of course, one of my favorites. What's my favorite? You already should be saying it. Become an authorized user on somebody's card with an excellent payment history, 6 or 7 years old at least, and what else? And preferably if they have a low credit utilization as well on their authorized user. So these four things I've already said to you, you should take note that they don't cost you a dime. So you're increasing your credit score, and it hasn't cost you 1 penny at all. So if you got the 60 points that we talked about from UltraFICO and ExperianBoost, and then you put the rent thing on there, and you become an authorized user, you're talking about who knows how many points you can get. Could you get 100 points by doing all of these things? If you got 60 from the first two, and then it's possible you can get another 20 points from adding that rent, and you can get another 20 points from becoming an authorized user, or even more. So you can move your credit score in the right direction and fairly quickly. Everything takes 30 to 45 days. Credit bureaus just don't update that fast. But fairly quickly, you might be able to get this done if you sign up for these things. And UltraFICO is not even available yet. But however, when it becomes available, these are some of the things that you should do. So those are 4 things right there. And then the 5th one I've got, of course, is to reduce your credit card debt. I already talked about it really in the question of the day, which one you should do first, your debt or your collections. You should definitely look at reducing your credit card debt for more reason than one. Not just because it's healthy for your credit score, but also because it's healthy for your finances overall. And speaking of, I posted something. This is why you need to get in the credit score comeback, or follow my Facebook page, 800 Credit Score Man. I posted earlier this week that asking the question really, could you miss 2 paychecks? I mean, the government shutdown was going on, which ended yesterday. I assume it ended yesterday with the signing of the bill. But could you miss 2 paychecks? If you can't, it's time for you to get serious about your emergency fund. So you need to get your emergency fund going. So again, reducing this debt, like I said, it can help you with that emergency fund as well if something were to happen. This isn't just for, federal employees. This just happens to be what's going on right now. But if you work at Walmart, and Walmart decides, look, we don't want to pay any overtime anymore, or we don't want to pay anybody past 30 hours, and not just Walmart, I'm not just picking on them, I don't care who it is, if it's a little pizza place, or if it's McDonald's or Walmart, or anywhere, they decide they don't want to pay that, and you don't have, and you've been counting on that money, you've been using that money to survive off of and to pay your bills, and now you don't have that, or your company folds, anything of that nature, you need to have an emergency fund. If you listen to Susie Orman, she talks about like 6 or 9 months worth. Maybe that's too daunting for you. I know it was too daunting for me when she said it. It's like 6, 9 months. That's just ridiculous. Who has that kind of money? Maybe that's too much for you. Maybe you just need a couple of months worth. That'll get you to your next stop if you have to go find another job. So start your emergency fund right now, today. Start your emergency fund. If you don't have a bank account, go get a bank account. Start your emergency fund in your bank account, savings account there. So look, that's what I got for you guys today. I do want to say a lot of companies, because of the government shutdown, are helping people. So not just Chase. I mentioned Chase last week and week before last, and even gave out a number for them. Even told you that PayPal was helping people with 0% interest loans and things of that nature. A lot of places, a lot of companies are doing the same. So whoever your creditors are, I don't care who it is, big, small, or whatever. Give them a call if you're going to have issues and you're a federal employee. Give them a call. Let them know. See what they can do for you. They're letting people skip payments. They're taking the interest off. They're taking just interest payments. All kinds of things they're doing to help you with that. So make sure you protect yourself and your credit. It does you no good to try to do this alone. To do this alone and by yourself and ruin your credit, and it's something that you didn't have anything to do with. No, a year from now, and you don't do anything about it, you didn't call him, you didn't talk to him, a year from now, then you'll be, trying to get that late payment off of your credit report. Maybe they'll do it for you. Maybe they won't do it for you, but it doesn't make sense to have to go through that a year from now, or to write an explanation on your credit report to say, hey, I was a federal employee and I was impacted by the shutdown, and here's why, all of these late payments are on my credit report. It's unnecessary. Call them, talk to them now. I'm sure by now they're calling you, so you make sure you pick up the phone and you talk to them. That's what I got for today, you guys. Hey, thank you for coming in and listening to the 800 Credit Score Man Show. You guys, I truly, truly appreciate it, for real. And thank you for contacting me. Got a lot of questions, a lot of contact this week, so thank you very much for doing so. Before I get out of here, you know how I got to do it. Kobe, Cameron, and Carter, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm out.